Greetings, Clobby'S, and anyone else who may have just stumbled across this video by accident. Welcome to Clobby'S Comics Corner Spinner Rack Time Machine. December 1971, Week 3, Quick Bits. Yes, here on Clobber Times, the channel that clobbers and geeks around and clobbers, geeks and whatever it does. Who knows what it does anymore? Anyway, but thank you so much for being here. My last video was a bit late, so this is going to pop maybe an hour or two after it. We'll get it just to get them out there because this was so late. But anyway, for those who don't know, there's a description in my, a link in my description below, I should say, for a playlist to all of these Clobby'S Comics Corner Spinner Rack Time Machine videos. We take a trip back to 1971 in my Spinner Rack Time Machine to my comic shop, and we in the main video, pick out all the comics that I would have chosen, combining my then 7-year-old sensibilities with my now, let's just say 50 years later sensibilities, to pick out 10, anywhere from 9, 10, 11 comics each week on my pull list, on my folder list. And but today's video, this secondary Quick Bits video, is just a little follow-up to show you a little bit of the comics that did not quite make the cut, but we're going to show them a little love because the industry was thriving and comics were huge back then. And just to show you what of a better time when comics were better, the industry in terms of output and content was so much better. Well, in my opinion. So here we go with our follow-up, our recap. Let's take a look at some of the comics that didn't quite make the cut for week 3. Let's see here. Starting out. Well, as you can see, there's Scooby-Dooby-Doo. House of Mystery from DC. Gold Key, Porky Pig. Another war book, Star Spangled Stories from DC. Here's one. There are a couple of these that I regret not picking up. You know, obviously, I kind of regret not picking up the Star Spangled War with this great Joe Kubert cover, as you can see there. That's pretty cool. I should have got that one. Again, some of these maybe I'll go back to the shop and just grab them off the shelf. We were just looking at kind of my pull list for the most part, And also, look at this incredible Neil Adams cover for House of Mystery 199. So that's a book I could have easily picked up, should have probably picked up, may go back, and pick up. Here's a fun one I might have grabbed. I wouldn't. Again, remember I said my 1970, 71 7-year-old sensibilities would have liked this, but couldn't afford everything and just was more into superheroes. My older nostalgia buff in me that loved the Three Stooges as a kid, though, even though this is when they were very old, this was a Curly Joe Dorita, not a Curly, and I love me Curly Howard the most, but still. Who knows? Maybe I would have picked this one up. No offense to Curly Joe, but, this one from one of the movies probably. Tweety and Sylvester. There you go. Oh, my goodness. We have Young Love, number 92. People think I'm making fun of them who like those love comics. I'm not doing that. Just having a little bit of fun, folks. Here's one, again, another one I probably should go back and get. With a great Murphy Anderson cover, a bunch of really amazing science fiction reprints, probably from, I'm going to guess right. Let me see. Probably Strange Tales. Am I right? Strange Adventures, rather. Am I right? Yes. I knew it. Strange Adventures reprints in this one, but it has those fun science fiction reprints, stories of the 1950s, no doubt. That would have been fun to pick that one up. And that's pretty much about it for the recap. That's just showing you a few of the ones I might have that got away that I might have picked up. And I've got my good buddy My good buddy D-Bud, always a shout out to you, pal. I know you might have picked up some of these that I wouldn't have, but hey, that's what the Spinner Rack Time Machine is here for, just to catch up a little. I mean, the recap show, the Quick Bet show. And again, it's interesting. I loved Tweety and Sylvester cartoons, and I loved Porky Pig and, Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny, and even I watched Scooby-Doo, although I kind of preferred the ones when he was teaming up with Batman, but that's just me. And yet I didn't, as a comic book buyer of the time, I didn't necessarily buy those comics that much. Again, what can I tell you? I was into Superman and stuff like that. And the out there stuff, I guess you could say. But nevertheless, that's a quick little look at Clobby'S Comics Corner Spinner Rack Time Machine, the Quick Bits, December 1971, week 3, a little bit of a recap. So, which are some of the comics that you would have picked up out of the ones that I chose, that I showed in the last video, that I spotlighted in the last video, or some of these that didn't make my list there? What are some of the ones, do you agree with some of my picks? Do you disagree? What are some of the ones you would pick, not pick? Please feel free to leave comments for me. And I never say this much on my videos. I know you're supposed to. I'm a terrible YouTuber. I've only been doing it a year and a half. But please like and subscribe if you found this video even remotely interesting. I stream a lot about comics on Monday nights in particular. I stream about Star Trek on Saturday nights, and Wednesdays and Thursdays, little bits of both here and there, all kind of stuff. We geek out here and we have fun celebrating the things that we love. And as you can tell, I'm old, so it's old school stuff that I love, admittedly. But anyway, I thank you for stopping by if this is your first visit. And if you were a regular clobberer, thank you so much for watching this video. More to follow. And please check out my channel. Anyone who's new here, and look at all my different. I have some videos and, of course, tons of live streams. Please take a look. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video, which, again, these 2 videos were late. I apologize again, everyone. But anyway, at any rate, until next time, clobber on, clobbers. And shout out always to my wonderful first officer, Raquel, for this amazing intro, outro. And again, now I'll say clobber on, clobbers, and have a wonderful weekend.